Peria Chronicles canceled. Yo, Strike, come read this. It's okay, bro. That's okay. According to Korean news website, Nexon announced the bad news following multiple tests when it determined the game could not satisfy the user and would be canceled. The website claims Nexon and Neopal had sunk over $8 million into the title. $8 million fucking dollars was spent on Peria Chronicles. We're treating this as a rumor. Oh, well, it's just a rumor. Peria Chronicles is canceled. And maybe you're watching this video and you don't know what Peria Chronicles is, and so you're seeing gameplay. But Peria Chronicles was a pretty unique MMORPG, an upcoming one that a lot of us were looking forward to, especially those of us that fiend over these Eastern games because we're just, I don't know, otakus, weeaboos, anime lovers. Just love that aesthetic. But what was so unique about Peria Chronicles was that this was bringing a lot of new features to the table that other MMOs just don't offer these days, or that none of the upcoming ones in this subgenre were really offering, and that is that this was going to allow you to create dungeons that players could go through, create towns. Everything was pretty much created by the players. It was like the game was created by the players, and I thought that was something really cool. The downside to it, in my opinion, and in many others' opinion, is that the combat wasn't looking that great. The last time I took a look at this game, I think it was a reaction sharing how I felt about the combat and about the recent trailers. While I loved everything about it, it looked like it was going to offer a decent story, a decent player experience, and everything else looked good. The combat looked very lackluster. It featured some type of card system and summons, and I think you fight alongside them with your character. You know, it took some time to just keep watching it and thinking about it, but I was hoping that maybe the other features would make up for the lack in combat. Now, if $8 million was really spent on this game, that really sucks to see and sucks to hear, and the fact that this game was actually going to be unique, but I guess it's a good thing that they're not going to waste any more money, because if after beta test and people weren't satisfied, then it probably wasn't going to be satisfying and they would have just wasted more money. The other thing that I was going to speak on why it makes more sense is because Nexon doesn't seem to be in the best place. In fact, the company is up for sale, and even in this article it says Nexon appears to be in the midst of a major reorganization involving some slash and burn following a failure of its owners to sell it earlier this year. It lost stock value, suffered financially, merged mobile and PC businesses, let the contract run out, and worst of all, laid off a large amount of overseas employees. Nexon doesn't seem to be in the best place, and if they're not in the best place, we definitely don't want them releasing an upcoming MMO that actually looks good, because if they go down, the game might go down. And it is sad. It's sad to see another game just sell off into the sea, or into the sunset is what I mean. But at the same time, like I said, it didn't look perfect. I was excited for it, but it was taking so long to come out. They were taking so long to speak on the game. You check the social media pages, they were radio silent. I felt like the game was never coming out anyway. And so here we are getting this news. I hate to say it, but I'm not surprised. This isn't just your usual pessimistic mindset. I'm just not surprised because there were a lot of factors here with Nexon and with the way they were sharing information about this game that just had me feeling like it wasn't going to be made anyway. I'm not really hurt by this. I was looking forward to it. It's an experience I'm going to miss out on, but we need to stay on topic. As much as I thought something like this would make me really sad, because at one point in time I was really looking forward to this game. Fast forward and we're here, and I don't feel the same way that I did, and I think that's after the latest trailers that they showed. I think the combat just really kind of made me lose some excitement for the game, and afterwards just hearing nothing about it also made me lose excitement. Sometimes being silent about a game can hype it a bit more, because the information you put out over time, that little information is more of a tease to the audience and it gets them more excited. But this, it was just like, and now here we are hearing this bad news. Sad news. More sad because people are being laid off at Nexon. But don't really think that has anything to do with Peria Chronicles. But if they lost $8 million, then maybe. With all that being said, guys, I'm in a new location. As you can see, it's very hard, very awkward to get back into the groove of things, but I have a lot of videos planned, and hopefully I can entertain you. I'm sorry that you lost a good game you were looking forward to, and I'm sorry to my past self that was really excited about it. With that being said, let's just give a moment of silence for Peria Chronicles. And now let's end this video. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. See you soon, friends.